Hey everyone, Joe here. Welcome back to my channel. Thanks for stopping by. I hope everybody's doing well. I know it's the weather situation across the country. It has been absolutely crazy. For those of you that are out of the country, I'm sure you're not keeping track of what's going on, but we're having crazy storms here in the United States. An Arctic blast is all the way down into Texas, and you know those people down there are not used to being in the kind of weather that here in the Northeast we have. So our prayers go out to everybody out there. We're all experiencing some craziness this winter. If it's not one thing, you know what I'm talking about, it's something else, So we're closing in on spring. We're getting closer, and I just hope, everybody, like I said, I hope everybody is holding on and doing the best they can. Thanks, everybody, for watching the last couple of videos that I put out concerning the last two snowstorms we had. We got really, blasted since February started. We've been having one day after another with snow. That video I made, I think we wound up with about 28 inches of snow that day. And then the following week we had another maybe 8 inches, and then little bits here and there in between. And then yesterday we were supposed to get an ice storm, and thank God the temperature stayed at 33 and we only wound up with rain. But we're under a winter storm warning right now. We're supposed to be getting some accumulation on Thursday. I'm hoping it passes by. Today was weird. It went up to 52, and right now it's below 20. So the days are crazy, but I guess that's February, right? But like I said, we're closing in on spring. We're getting closer, and hopefully things with everything is going to be getting better soon. So this video is a little bit about a wee little St. Patrick's Day decoration. I did the window behind me, and I did a couple of things in the entrance foyer. It's nothing dramatic. It's just some things that we've had. I didn't go out and buy anything. It's in a little area spot because Valentine's Day is over, and then I want to start decorating for Easter, and Easter is really close this year. It's on April 4th, and St. Patty's Day is on March 17th, and so it's kind of like they're starting to all overlap one another. So I am going to get started with Easter as well. I'm going to be doing my projects soon so that I can get that going. So Marianne told me to stop saying that it's not up to my usual standards because she thinks it looks cute.
I do. I think it looks very cute.
But it is what it is, I guess. I don't know how else to say it. Yeah, it's hopefully you'll like it. You're going to see it soon. I'm going to show you how we did the window quickly and what I did in the foyer. So thanks again for stopping by, and hopefully I'll be seeing you really soon too. Okay, so hold on for the video. Here it comes. Okay, so I'll show you what I did. I put green lights lining the windows, and in the last video on the Valentine's, someone actually had wanted to know how I did this, but I went ahead and did it. Was really early this morning, and I didn't video it again, but I will video it for Easter. You see, I start right here. I plug into my outlet, and then I come along the window, and I actually use Scotch tape, and it's a good strong tape here. And then I come across my entire window all along the bottom, like this, right? Then I'll come up this side here. Then I come across this window, and then up and across the bottom window, and then up again, over, and then down, and then over, up, over, and down, up, and here, over, flip over the top of the window here, and then up towards the top, and across, and then I come down. Now, it depends on how big your window is, obviously, and it also depends on how far the lights are. I had to use 3 sets here, and then what happened, I had a lot of excess. So what I did is I just scatter them around here on the bottom, and I mean, it just makes a glow. So it looks a little bit sloppy from the inside, but you can't really see it from the outside, and that's basically what this is for. The next thing I did was I bought this garland here, and it has a lot of shamrocks on it, and I got it from the Dollar Zone. And what I did was I cut it into pieces, and then I hung it up from the top here from these 3M hooks. So those shamrocks are dangling down. Next thing I did was we had this old pot that we used to cook our macaroni in here, and what I did was I painted it black, and then I added in another lit shamrock right here, and then I used a piece of gold wrapping paper to look like the coins is spilling out in the front. I set this on top of a paint can that I put this deco mesh on, and then I just put 2 pieces of greenery on each side, and we'll go outside and we'll take a look at how that looks from the outside in. Okay, so here we are on the outside, and it's a little dark. You see the shamrocks hanging from the top, and the lit shamrock in the pot of gold, and I have that gold wrapping paper there that I drew little coins on just to make it look like some coins popping out. And here it is from a little bit back further, and I also have some clovers in the side windows. I guess you can see that right there. So I mean, it's it's green, and it's for St. Patrick's Day. I did this wreath on the door. Mary Ann, my wife, doesn't really care for it, but it was easy because I used a wreath I had, and I had this green deco mesh, and I just kind of like pinched it and put it in there, and I put a clover right in the center of it. So again, it coordinates with the window, and it is festive for. That's it from a little bit back further. So continuing with my wee bit of St. Pat's Day, because I don't have much and I did not go out and buy anything. This is what we've had, and it's very little. It's kind of St. Pat's is kind of like it ends up in this weird spot because it's right before Easter, and I actually want to start decorating for Easter, but I don't want to pass up St. Patrick's Day. So it's a bare minimum, and don't judge me by that. I'm sorry if that it's not some grand thing, but it is what it is. But anyway, here is a scarf which we found in the dollar store. Mary Ann found it a few years back. So I just put the scarf down, and then I used this green ginger jar. Actually, I had painted it a long time ago. I don't even remember what color it was. And then I just put some of these shamrocks here. These were from the Dollar Zone, and they're on picks. And I just added some garland in there for base. And then I also added some reindeer moss in there just to give it more green. And I just put a little bit of greenery in. I put in some of this eucalyptus, and it has this little bit of sparkle on it because it is still winter. It's still snowing here. So I just threw a little bit of that in, although we're starting to move more into the greens. So here's just a little touch in this corner of the entrance foyer. You notice here, I have these glasses that we have, and they had this emerald green stem, and I just put some of the moss in here with a shamrock, and I thought those were perfect for St. Patrick's Day. So that's that little table right here in the entrance foyer. All right, and then here, this table, what I did was, let me zoom in. All right, so I started here again with 2 scarves this time that we had, and I laid them next to each other to make a runner. So I started with that. Again, from the dollar store, those shamrocked scarves they were. Okay, and then I just decided I was going to use a lot of green things here, green for St. Patrick's Day. How original, right? So what I did was I used these green candlesticks right here, and you can see I have some of these Happy St. Patrick's Day. They feel like coasters, but again, they were from the Dollar Zone. So I just put some Mod Podge on them and a little bit of glitter just to pick up some light. And you can say also added in a couple of these plates because once again they have this emerald green edge on them right here. These terracotta pots, which I had painted white with the green leaves, I put some moss in there, and then again from the Dollar Zone, a couple of these shamrocks and these little Irish hats right here. And then once again the green stemmed glasses with a little moss in there and one of those little tea lights. This right here is the pot of gold, and I found that last year in the Dollar Zone. So you can see it has these little coins on them. Now usually I put the leprechaun right here and the pot of gold and this stuff in the window, and I make the hills of Ireland in there, but I chose to do it a little bit different this year. I just got tired of making my hills of Ireland, so I brought the leprechaun in to the foyer here. This leprechaun is made of tin, and we got him in the Christmas tree shops a few years back, and he's pretty sturdy, and he's been in the window for a few years now, so he's going to have a little bit of foyer time this year. And then again, once again, on this side, another one of the terracotta pots, some more of the green stemmed glasses, another one of the dishes with the emerald green edging, and then more shamrocks hanging from the lamp and also from the candle holders. And then I just finished it out. I just inserted some of this greenery in here just to give it a more greenish kind of a look. So here is the entrance table as you would see when you come into the foyer. Again, not that anybody is visiting, but it's basically for us. So, you know, we have a feeling for, you know, as the seasons are passing by. And, you know, it just gives it a little bit of a festive kind of a look. So, like I said before, you know, it's nothing dramatic. It's nothing, you know, out of the ordinary. It's just a little something for St. Patrick's Day that I wanted to share with you, and I hope you enjoy it. Don't judge me by this little decorate that I did. I do a little bit better work, I promise you, if this is the first time that you've stumbled on me. But even so, with that said, like, you know, it didn't cost us anything. I mean, initially it did, but I didn't spend any money right now. I used what we had, and I have to say, you know, I think it's kind of cute. It definitely screams St. Patrick's Day, and that's what it's all about. So hope you enjoyed this little video. Thanks for stopping by and spending some time with us today, with me today. Marianne was busy today, and I hope you enjoyed this. And like always, I hope you're doing well, staying well and healthy, and I'll be seeing you soon. I'm going to start getting ready for Easter, so I have a few projects that I'm going to be sharing with you. Okay, everybody, take care, and I'll be seeing you really soon. Bye-bye.